1, 2, 3. We are recording.
Recording.
I'm Freddie.
I'm Van.
After a long hiatus, we are back.
We're back from outer space.
And it's all Van's fault because he doesn't want to come to my house and record.
Well, because Van already has to drive to his job, which is actually twice. It would make my day twice as long.
Anywho, I've been going through a lot. So this Let's Play of Maximum Carnage is post commentary, meaning that the game's already been beaten and recorded.
Yeah, how long is this anyway?
This is about an hour. And
okay.
Before I get into any details, I turned on infinite lives because this game is not generous when it comes to It's generous when it comes to continues. In previous test recordings, I made it all the way up to the last level and lost. Y'all don't have any idea of how annoying that can be or how trollish that can be. You make it all the way up to the last level and game over.
I just realized we haven't even talked about half the weird people that are showing up saying featuring. Who are half of these people? I don't even think most of these even exist in the comics anymore.
They do. Shriek did. She was in the Deadpool versus Carnage. Demogoblin was a demonic form of Hobgoblin or Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn was Green Goblin. Hobgoblin was another guy.
Or the Hobgoblin. It was one of the goblins that was a demonic. Doppelganger was from the old Infinity series, the old Infinity War. It was created by the Magus, evil version of Adam Warlock. Let me see who else. And then some of the heroes are basically Avengers or Defenders, like low-level hero. No, I wouldn't say low-level, but
street-based.
Yeah, obscure. But the story goes, Carnage breaks out of prison, and he wants to pretty much cause chaos. I mean, how come they couldn't call Deadpool?
Because Deadpool would have... Wait, wasn't Deadpool just created by this time frame?
Yeah, he would have been 3 years old.
Yeah, and most of his... I'm trying to think. Did Deadpool have his character when he first showed up, or was he just cool-looking dude?
I think he was a cool-looking dude.
Okay.
Yeah. But Maximum Carnage is, this game was actually based off the comics. I would say it's a close copy to the comics, as it looks like, it does take out from the comics itself and renders to the Genesis or Super Nintendo. They do take, pictures.
Alright. Okay.
So we're playing right now as Spider-Man. And we're beating up Billy.
Yeah, we're beating up henchman number 3 and henchman number 4.
So basically you're in a beat 'em up game. And I actually pulled off the rare double smash.
Okay, first we had dude streakers, then we had
skate guy.
Yeah, and
trench coats.
Now we're fighting more streakers, and then we have just basic dudes walking across, 90s kids walking across the street.
It's the 90s, okay? 90s in New York.
I'm just saying, like, how many criminals are there in New York just walking by that say, "Hey, look, it's Spider-Man, let's fight him"?
A lot.
Like, there's really enough people out there who say, "Hey, look, it's Spider-Man, let's beat him up." Like, just walking across the street. And half of them look the exact same. Or all are all criminals.
A lot, okay?
I'm just saying.
Just a lot. Because, J. Jonah Jameson probably put out a bounty. Hasn't been known to put out bounties on Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that tracks supervillains, not just random henchman number 387.
You never know.
Also, why do we have to go back? And all it does is just give more henchmen time.
I don't know why we're going back, but like the punks will be here, okay?
Okay, so who are these guys and why are they trying to kill us?
Just random street people. You'll find out later why they're
Like, are they even working for Carnage, or?
No, not directly.
Okay, so they're not even affiliated.
Not directly. Later on, the punks get weirder and weirder. And right now, I think we're at the first boss, or not the first, at the end of this level.
Okay, so we've at least put like 80 streakers and at least 20 teenagers in comas and are waiting to be picked up by the hospital and the police.
Well, this is New York. New York at the time was like 2 million.
Again, they were all in the span of one block.
Oh, this is New York Street.
And what is that? And karate master football player chicks.
Yeah, the trick to them is throw them.
Okay, so
because they can block, and if you try to fight one, the other will really attack you or break your combo. So just grab one, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Again, God, these people are weird. Like streakers, like 90s like 90s teenagers now, football soccer moms that are also masters of Jujitsu or whatever.
Man, it's a video game.
I'm just saying, this is like really weird. Like, even in the comics reality, there's just been an army of these people.
Wait till you get the separation anxiety. We get to separation anxiety.
Okay.
So we just beat the level. I don't know what fight. I never grasped what fighting accuracy meant.
I mean, it's how many times you throw a punch and it lands on something.
All right, now this is like pretty much a Simon Says level because you gotta listen to your
Who's else shooting lasers at us?
The next boss. Now you can hit Doppelganger right now. I wouldn't advise it. And there, we beat the level.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, the objective was to climb.
Let's see. We're on the rooftop.
We're on the rooftop and we're fighting our first major boss. I'm just gonna beat up this Oh man, I missed.
And
I just got the continue.
Okay, so
that lady was throwing
Wait, I thought we had infinite lives. Why the fuck did we?
Yeah, we do have infinite lives.
So why do we need to continue?
I'm just showing off where Ow.
Okay, so Doppelganger and
Shriek and Doppelganger. And now the Carnage is gonna set a trap for Spider-Man.
Hey, J. Jonah, I have an evil plan. Would you like to help me? No, I wouldn't. But it involves getting Spider-Man. Deal. Ha ha ha. Anything that helps take care of Spider-Man is a good thing. Freddy had to go do something for a minute. Anyway, alleyway. I don't know what happened in the cutscene because the little box we're looking at.
I moved them fast.
I was just gonna say the little boxes are really tiny. So what it was J. and Carnage talking about?
They're basically Carnage had Jameson write an article for to trap for Spider-Man.
Okay, that would explain henchmen afterwards, but what about the 80 henchmen that tried to kill us?
Oh, don't worry.
Like 2 fucking minutes ago.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll see the effect of it. And I just hit that guy with a dumpster.
Like, so are all like the streakers and the 90s kids and the soccer moms, they're all part of the same gang, apparently.
You could say that.
Like, they all are part of the same evil organization.
Known as Shocker.
Apparently. Like, I want to know how you recruit for a gang like this. Okay. Like, okay, Shriekers line up over here, 90s kids line up over there, soccer moms at the very end.
Alright, now you go up here, and you find extra life.
Awesome, and then we get attacked by 2 Shriekers and a soccer mom.
Oh, I'll just say this: the trench coat guys get worse.
Yeah, call them Shriekers because you know what a Shrieker is.
Did he just rider kick me?
I wasn't paying attention further. You do know what a Shrieker is, right?
Yeah, I know what a Shrieker is.
Yeah, just call them Shriekers.
Okay, I'll call them Shriekers. I used to call them trench coat guys, but Shriekers flows off the tongue so easily.
I know, right? Alright, so we beat the shit out of a lot of people who are in the weirdest gang ever. You know, when you make the gangs in the Warriors movie look like sane people, then there's probably something clearly wrong with you.
I just look at the names too, like where did these names come from? I mean, it's like Final Fight. They had names like, but at least they did recycle some of them.
Well, yeah, like at least they're recycling like common names.
Big J,
Like
Paul, Terry.
Terry, Bogart.
No, not that Terry. Danny.
Danny from Game Grumps. We just beat him up.
No, we did not beat up Danny from Game Grumps.
Oh.
He tried to kick me. Some of these street gangs have special moves. And there's another continue. I'm just showing off locations.
Okay, because I'm kind of confused why you would look for anything.
It's just how I normally play. I had this game for the Sega Genesis too. And yeah, and
wait, how are you playing this on? Anyway?
Super Nintendo, because I bought it from I bought it from Gamma Comics when they first opened.
Okay.
So this is kind of like, just collecting. So a lot of the games I play, I pretty much own and buy.
Yeah, you've been sitting on this one for a while then.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm playing this on my Retron 5. So, yeah, and a little known fact, Maximum Carnage had the red cartridges.
Like, did any other games have? Okay, who the fuck is that guy?
This is Big Coat. This is Coley.
Is he a supervillain or is this just some rando?
Random.
Okay.
And the thing is, if you're fighting him one-on-one,
he's a fat dude with
a slapjack.
Are you okay? So why is he trying to kill us?
Because now, like I said,
and there's
it wasn't designed for you to win.
Okay, so there's
Dagger.
Thanks,
CLOAK.
Thanks, CLOAK and Dagger for.
Now you're gonna be introduced to your screen nukes.
Okay, so CLOAK and Dagger are screen nukes.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay, so now the gang has added fat dudes.
Yeah, fat dudes with slapjacks.
Okay, so bunch of fat dudes.
Now we're I think in their home. And Doppelganger comes crashing. I always love that where he just breaks through the glass and knocks.
Hey!
And I hear Shriek. That's it. Why did they call Deadpool? Because I remember in the comics, Deadpool versus Carnage. Even though Carnage did beat Deadpool up physically,
but Deadpool
beat him mentally.
Yes.
Deadpool beat Carnage so bad that Carnage just had to go to a jail cell and just sit there.
Yeah, it's called when you keep throwing a guy who's unkillable at a wall. The wall might explode eventually.
Ooh.
Ow.
It's implied that Carnage killed it. Implied. Now this is remember where J. Jonah Jameson wrote that editorial?
Yeah.
It was to attract Venom, and this is Eddie Brock.
Sups.
So, yeah.
Okay, so.
So now you could play as Venom, but I'm not gonna do that now. Usually I do. Pick Venom. This is another one of those Spider-Man Spider Sense levels. Usually I do pick Venom. He starts out in San Francisco because in the time of the comics, he went to San Francisco with a truce with Spider-Man. So now we're in Times Square, and we got to fight Demogoblin.
Okay, so are the supervillains all working for Carnage?
Yes, Carnage does they do work for Carnage, and that was just luck that I found that cloak screen nuke. The deal with Demogoblin is you can't run up and punch him. You can't, because he'll hit you right back. So you have to like kick or like run like
kick, punch,
or running attack him.
Kick, punch. You don't have much time.
This ain't Parappa the Rapper.
You just gotta believe.
Van, I will make you play Dance Dance Revolution. See? That's what happens if you run up and punch her. He'll hit you back.
Well, there's always Bubsy 3D. Bubsy goes to James Trail Retrospective.
Are you crazy?
Dude, we have to play that.
I'm not playing that.
Dude, I want to play.
Okay, you'll play that along with Sonic.DMG.
No. Alright, so
yeah. If you were to play a Venom story, he gets beat up by Shriek and Doppelganger, and Carnage is in the background laughing.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, and Demogoblin is pretty much... He's like one of those people that'll say, you know, you go always like Santa Claus from Futurama.
Oh, robot Santa Claus?
Yeah. Everybody's evil. You know, he has no followers. So now I'm gonna pick Venom for a reason.
Okay.
And you'll see in when we get to that appropriate